It's really good to be here with this little video for you. My name is Ray Piper and this is Paul Chantry, and we're both the co-artistic directors of Chantry Dance and also we're the choreographers for Birmingham Stage Company. Now, Birmingham Stage Company is an amazing company that produces all sorts of different shows, shows for families, shows for children, and we've been really fortunate to work on quite a number of shows with Birmingham Stage, everything from Horrible Histories through to Tom's Midnight Garden. But today we're going to talk to you about one specific show, which is
Billionaire Boy. So for those of you that don't know what Billionaire Boy is about, it's basically a young boy called Joe Spud, who's about 12 years old, whose father invented a toilet roll which is basically moist on one side and dry on the other. And because of this invention, his father became a billionaire. So now Joe has everything he could possibly want. But what he doesn't have, unfortunately, is a friend. So through the show, we see Joe and his father learn that money can't buy you everything. It can't buy you love and it can't buy you friendship.
That's very true. So today what we're going to do is we're going to teach you guys some of the choreography from Billionaire Boy. So we're going to take a small section of the choreography from a musical number called Bumfresh Disaster. Now, Bumfresh, as Paul mentioned, is the name of this toilet roll which Len Spud has invented. Now, we don't want to give too much away because if you haven't seen the show or read the book, we don't want to ruin it for you. But at this point in the show, what has happened is there's been, well, a disaster happened to the Bumfresh toilet roll, and all the people who've been using Bumfresh have been pretty upset about it. And so they sing and dance about how they're feeling about this Bumfresh disaster. So, are you ready to do some choreography? Brilliant, let's get going.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Okay everybody, so this dance is suitable for everybody. So we want to see mums, dads, grannies, grandpas, brothers, sisters, everybody joining in with this dance, okay? But before we get started, just make sure that you've got a clear area to learn this dance in. Move the furniture out of the way, move the antique vase out of the way, you don't want to be breaking that, and make sure that your dogs and cats aren't going to come racing into the room and trip you up. But I think we're ready, we've got a nice clear space. So, shall we get going?
Let's go.
Okie dokie. So, we're going to start off with a step, close to the side, which looks like this. We go step, close, and then we go back again, step, close, close. Nice and simple. Let's do that once more. Step, close, step, close, step, close, step, close. Brilliant. Now, we're going to add in some arms. So your arms are going to reach upwards as we step out, and then come down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now we really want to see your hands stretched out like this because at this point in the song you're quite like riled up, and it's a really important moment, so we want to see really stretched hands. Shall we do that again? Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. So from there, what we're going to do is, if you are doing this with somebody, you can do this as a 2, okay? If you're doing it by yourself, just do the bit which I do, all right? But if you've got a friend to do it with, then you can do this bit together. So, in the song we've just done, lyric-wise, it's a Bumfresh disaster. Then we sing, the nation can't sit down. Now, if you want to learn these lyrics and sing along later on, that's great. You don't have to, of course.
But I think it'd be great because the words Bumfresh appear quite a few times. So even if you just sing the words Bumfresh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, and also it's a pretty fun word to say, to be fair. So when we sing in the next bit, the nation can't sit down, you grab your bottom, make sure it's your bottom, okay, and I'm going to run around Paul with some high knees. So I'm lifting my knees up and I run around him. Woo! Not that much space back there. Do you want to move forwards a little bit when we do that? Let's do that one more time. Round we go. And Paul stays on the spot, having a nice time there. So shall we put that together? So we do. It's a Bumfresh disaster. The nation can't sit down. Woo! I'm really having to scoot round the back there. Sorry about that. Okay, brilliant. Then from there we're going to repeat that first step, but twist in the plot. We're going to do it facing to the side. okay? So we're going to move what we call upstage first of all, so that's away from the camera. So we go Bumfresh Disaster, okay, very, very good. Then from there, you're going to turn around in a circle with your hands still stretched. You turn around and we're singing Len Spud Has Lost His Crown, and you get to choose 3 positions of your own after this little circle. So we go round to the circle, we go Len Spud Has Lost His. Now you've got 3 positions, 1, 2, 3. So 3 positions of your own choice. It could be anything at all, whatever you fancy. And that's when you hear the people singing Crown. We're going to play the music to show you what we mean in a minute. Let's do all of that from the top. Okay, 5, 6, 7. It's a Bumfresh disaster. The nation can't sit down. Face aside. It's a Bumfresh disaster. Len Spud has lost his crown. 2, 3. Okay, shall we do that much with the music together? Ready? 5, 6, 7, and
Bumfresh disaster.
There we go.
The nation can't sit down.
Face aside.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Turn around. 3 positions. 1, 2, 3.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Great job, everybody. Now, just remember, if you didn't quite get it that time, the joy of doing this via video is that you can press rewind at any point if you want to see the choreography again or have another go at it, okay? So please do that if you need to. But in the meantime, shall we do the next bit?
Go on.
Let's go on.
Go on.
So we're going to repeat the first step again. We like this first step, yeah. So we're going to repeat the first step, again going side to side. So we do Bumfresh Disaster, and then we've got a slightly different lyric, which is Our Bums Are All Aflame. Ooh! So we're going to repeat the running round each other, holding those bottoms. Our bums are all aflame. Round we go. Now, last little bit now. We're going to go to the side. This time we're going to take walks which go side, cross, side, tap. And then we're going to take a 3-step turn back to where we've come from. So we go 1, 2, 3, tap. Shall we just do that footwork again? So we go side, cross, side, tap, 3-step, turn, tap. Very good. There are arms, of course. So your arms are going to paint a giant rainbow across the sky on the first step. We go 1, 2, 3, tap. Then we're going to just keep our arms down, turn, 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 tap. Okay, let's put this together from the second part. So Bumfresh Disaster, second time. We go Bumfresh Disaster. Hold your bum, our bums are all aflame. And Bumfresh Disaster. Great, okay, now from here we get very dramatic, very theatrical, and we tell the camera that the Spudman has to pay for this. So if you're doing it with somebody else, you can get in really close, you can be connected, and we're very angry, we say the Spudman has to pay for this. If you're just by yourself, obviously you can do whatever you want, but you're telling that camera that you're going to, wage war upon the Spudman. He's got it coming, hasn't he? Okay, so we've just done, I'll paint the sky. 1, 2, 3, tap. Turn, 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 tap. Then we say, the Spudman has to pay for this. Now, dramatic walks forwards. We're going to walk 1, 2, 3, standing wide on the third walk. And our final position is we lift our arm and then point. That's really, really strong, okay? I want to see you guys pointing at me. Are you pointing? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, careful. Oh, you poked him in the eye. Oh, dear. Right, let's put this second section together. So we do. It's a Bumfresh disaster. Our bums are all aflame. Paint the sky. It's a Bumfresh disaster. The Spudman's going to pay for this. He's the 1, 2, blame, point. Okay, good job, guys. Right, let's try all of this together from the very beginning, and then we're going to have a go with music. So, slow version first. We do, it's a Bumfresh disaster. The nation can't sit down. It's a Bumfresh disaster. Turn. Let's Bird has lost his 1, 2, 3. It's a Bumfresh disaster. Run round. Their bums are all aflame. Paint the sky. Bumfresh disaster. The Spudman has to pay for this. Walk, 2 and 3. To blame and point. Slightly dodgy singing for me there. We're choreographers. Right, now, let's get rid of that dodgy singing.
Yeah.
Let's have the amazing music by, who's our amazing composer?
Jack Paul.
Jack Paul.
Big shout.
Yeah, big shout out, Jack. Thank you so much for this awesome music. Let's have a go. Are you ready?
As if it wasn't bad enough, the Queen has got it too. Seafarer
Okay, here
nearly
we
died
go.
of shock when going to
6,
the loo.
7,
It's a
and
Bumfresh disaster.
running round.
The nation can't sit down.
Face the side.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Turn round.
Let's Bird has lost his crown.
1, 2, 3.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Run around again.
Our bombs are all aflame.
Paint the
It's a
sky.
Bumfresh disaster.
Tell us.
That's what man has to pay for
Walk.
this.
1,
He's the one to
point. Great job, guys. Give yourselves a clap.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Okay, one last time, guys. That was your dress rehearsal. Here's the show. And
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
running round.
The nation can't sit down.
Face the side.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Turn round.
Let's Bird
Bring
has lost
position.
his crown. It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Run round.
Our bombs are all aflame.
Paint the sky.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.
Tell us.
That's what man has to pay for
Walk.
this. He's the one to blame.
Yeah, well done, everybody. Fantastic. Big thumbs up. Okay, that's all we've got for you today. I really hope you've enjoyed that. I hope as well that you keep on doing this dance and enjoy yourselves. Just remember, even though we're all stuck at home at the moment, we can still have lots of fun in these videos together. And we can't wait till BSC is back on the road, bringing you some shows again. But thanks very much from me and from Paul. He's saying goodbye already. Bye everyone, lots of love.
It's a Bumfresh disaster.